What's up, YouTube with a franchise guy? We're coming at you again with a brand new episode of MLB The Show 20 Phillies franchise mode. I mean, we're at the All-Star game right now. This isn't what we originally thought it was going to be right here, guys. You thought, let's do another episode, but no. All-Star Week, baby. Spencer Howard is going to lead it off with the Futures game, National League versus American League. We have Spencer Howard taking the mound. He's 7-4 with a 3.07 ERA, 110 punch-ups to 43 walks. Not bad for the future big league pitcher. I mean, top first has a 1-2 count. Could get the strikeout right there. His first punch-out of the game. Not a bad start for Howard. Xavier Edwards up now, 1-2 count, and Edwards gonna pop that one up to right field. Right fielder's under it, and will make the out. 2 outs now for Howard in the inning. And now Alex Kirilloff, the Twins prospect, gonna ground to the third baseman. Third baseman fires it. In time, throws high, doesn't matter, first baseman's got it. Top of the second, Andrew Vaughn, the White Sox first base prospect. Gonna go down swinging right there. His second punch out of the game for Spencer Howard. Chad De La Guerrera up now. And I'll be back-to-back strikeouts this inning. The third strikeout of the game for Howard. Now, Jack Schlemer right here. Don't say his last name in my defense. Gonna pop it up to the shortstop right there. So a 1-2-3 inning now for Spencer Howard. And later in the game, Christopher Sanchez will come in. The former Tampa Bay Rays prospect came over in a trade for minor leaguers. Sanchez was a Rule 5 draft pick target. If the Rays couldn't find a spot on the roster for him, they couldn't, so they opted to trade him to the Phillies for a single A, low A player. Phillies instantly put him on their 40-man roster. But Sanchez dealing so far this game, back-to-back punch-outs. And that one will be a high fly ball to left field. Left fielders will watch as that one leave. I mean, you saw it. Christopher Sanchez's ERA was a little elevated going into this game. But Moreno right there will hit his first home run of the game, get on the board finally for the American League side of this Futures game. I mean, not a great pitch by Sanchez. It's alright. They're just going to bounce back, get the next batter. You know, Jemiah Jones, second base prospect for the Angels, and he's going to single up the middle right there. So back-to-back hits allowed by Sanchez. So he's got to settle down. Xavier Edwards, chopper the first baseman. Guess what? First baseman pauses, steps on first for the final out. I mean, those were both the Phillies players who made their, appearances in this Futures game right now. The American League did come away with the victory. Doesn't matter though, as the American League, National League Futures game doesn't really mean much. It's just a prospect showcase for some of the game's top prospects. I mean, it was fun though to pitch with those guys. I haven't pitched with Christopher Sanchez or Spencer Howard at all in MLB The Show 20 until this game right here. So it was really fun to pitch with them. Thanks to Ryan Rosters for putting guys like Howard in the game. Just brings that extra worldly bit to this game. But home run derby right now. National League's in gray while American League's in all white right there. You saw Bryce Harper representing the Philadelphia Phillies coming into this game. 257 career home runs, his 200th career home run last year. On pace to hit his 300th next season, the year 2021, on pace to hit his 300th career home run. But Harper settling in, though, to the batter's box. He is a one-time home run derby champion. He won it his final season in Washington, and Harper is going to start this home run derby with a foul ball. Next pitch will be a long fly ball, his first home run. And back-to-back home runs. He's taking on Brian Goodwin, only hit 7 home runs. The Angels player, I don't know Goodwin to be much of a home run threat in my opinion, but Harper is just mowing through these pitches right there. Already at 5 home runs on the, in the Derby. That's his 6th, not even at the 2-minute mark yet. 7 home runs. And before the 2:30-minute mark, Bryce Harper advances to the next round with 8 home runs. Goodwin shakes his hand. Congrats to Bryce Harper on winning the home run derby right there. Very strange that Goodwin was in it. I mean, only 8 home runs. 489 was his longest last round for Bryce, in case you missed it. But hopefully we go up against someone who's, I guess, more of a home run threat than Brian Goodwin. I'm still perplexed that Brian Goodwin was in the home run derby. I mean, I get it. They had like Chase Utley in it one year. Utley's not really a big home run hitter. But we're taking on Freddie Freeman, the interleague rival, the Braves first baseman. But Harper, 470 something right there. Deep center field, 444. Let's go back to right on that one, 370. Go back to right again. That's going to be 459. Big fly that time. Harper's in a bit of a groove right now. It's going to be a foul ball, unfortunately, though. Too far right. Harper now, big lofting fly ball, 472 on that one. Harper connects with another one, deep right, 457's that ball's distance. Harper, can he hit himself a 462? Yes, he can. Can that be the 8th one of the round? And yes, 458, 8 home runs on the round. Can we make it 9? No, too far foul. Let's make it 9 right here. Harper drives that one into the bullpen right there. 470, actually cleared the bullpen. I don't know the walkway behind it. Now 10 home runs. Gonna take a timeout though. Harper getting a little gassed right now. Teammates Jorge Alfaro, not even a former teammate, he got traded during the offseason. Didn't get to play with Bryce. Got Josh Bell, though, looks like over there, giving him some congrats. Number 55 for the Pittsburgh Pirates. But Harper will settle back into the batter's box right there. Needs 2 home runs to tie. Needs one more than that to win it. Needs 2 more to win. Harper has tied Freeman 476. This one to win it. Deep fly to right. 447 into the bullpen. Bryce Harper knocks off divisional opponent Freddie Freeman. Going to advance to the next round of the home run derby. Harper, last round, 13 homers. Longest was still 489. Can we hit that mystic 500 home run mark? Is that a possibility in this game to even do? I mean, Harper, though, taking some big boy practice swings right there. You love to see it. Catcher's back to just waiting. Please throw me a pitch. Going up against Chris Davis, the DH out of Oakland. And, that 502. A 500-foot moonshot out of Bryce Harper right there. And win or lose, Harper probably has the longest home run of the game. Oh my lord, I don't think I've ever hit a home run that far. Can Harper get his streak going? Yeah, 476 off the roof. Alright, 3rd home run. No, pulled too far foul. Harper has to collect himself. He's going to burn out time if he's hitting too many foul balls. 461's a straight shot to center. Harper straightening these out right now. 478, a little deeper than the last one. Can you make it another one in a row? Yes, 431, straight center field. Let's make it yet again another straight home run. That will be 459 when that one lands. Alright, Harper getting a little gassed right now. Swinging anyway. Deep fly ball right there. That's going to be at 466. So Harper going for his 8th home run of the round. 471. He has 8 now. Can we go for 9? 9th home run. Can we go for the 9th home run, please? Foul ball. 9th home run. Yes. That one's out of here. 459. Harper not taking a break. Let's go for 10. Lucky number 10. Yes, 478. Let's go 11. Harper doesn't need a timeout. He's not a pushover. Will that be over the walkway? No, too far foul. Harper, after that foul ball, will in fact take a breather. I mean, even Bryce Harper's human, guys. He can't always just swing and hit home runs. Sometimes he's got to get some Gatorade. Maybe he'll take, some water or something. I don't take it Bryce Harper as more of a water guy. I think he's definitely a Gatorade connoisseur by this point in his life. But fully juiced on power, Harper first pitch swinging. Goodbye, 421. He's one away from tying Harper to tie. Harper has tied it right there, 465. Next home run wins. High drive, deep center. That ball's back and out of here. 437. Harper celebrates at home plate. He's riding the bat like a horse. He's jumping in the air. He high fives Chris Davis, the Oakland Athletics outfielder slash DH. He is cheering on by the crowd right there. He is the two-time home run derby winner, one time with the Washington Nationals, one time with the Philadelphia Phillies. You absolutely love to see it. Dodgers fans are going crazy. A mix of cheers and boos. Harper could have been the single highest paid player per season at almost $50 million a year if he signed with the Dodgers. It was moved up somewhere upwards of 150 for 3 to 4 seasons. That's anywhere from like 45 to 50 million a year for Bryce Harper, but he opted to go for less money but longer deal in Philadelphia, and Philadelphia fans will love him forever. Take a look at the National and American League All-Stars. We have JT, we have Kutch, and Harper all starting in the lineup right there. And those are just our batters, by the way. We do have two pitchers who have made it to the All-Star game. We'll get to them later on. But the All-Star game, I don't think we've taken too long to get here. What are we? We're 11 episodes into the series. That's what? That's 5 weeks? Not too shabby. I mean, I think we've done pretty well, especially since we restarted right after we filmed the first 4 episodes. We restarted because Ryden Rosters, how dare he made a better version of his roster that we had to go use because Ryden rosters make or break this game. I've also did some research too on. I brought up a couple episodes ago for the draft that I would look to try and put the real life prospects in. I think I found a decent mock draft I can go on. I'll probably only do it for first rounders through 2022, which would be the unfortunate part right there. But hey, it's better than nothing, honestly. I'd rather have just first round guys that are going to be like solid A potential people, A, B players, and, go from there to the season 2022. But Scherzer will be starting for the National League. Well, Shane Bieber. Surprise move right there by the American League to put Bieber. But Bieber versus Scherzer. I mean, JT. I mean, the battery mate right now for a division rival. What a strange coincidence right there. Scherzer, kind of going to give some hints maybe to JT and how to face him later on in the season when he goes up against them. But we're not going to start there. McCutchen, though, leading the game off for the National League. American League is up 1-0 as McCutchen will fly out to center field right there. How unfortunate. We got bottom second, 2-2 count to Harper, and Harper connects with that one as a deep pop-up right there. Left fielder's ranging back. Not quite warning track power. That's the warning to the warning track power. But two Phillies have come up, two Phillies have gone out. JT's up now, and JT connects with this one. Lines down the center field. It's going to be robbed by Mike Trout. Come on, Mikey Mike. It's an all-star game. Zack Wheeler will come on for his first career all-star appearance right now with Philadelphia. Never made an all-star in New York with the Mets, but he's having a great season. He's 10-3 in 19 starts, and take it on Jose Altuve. Pitch gets away from him, ends up behind him, and the umpire is throwing out warnings in an all-star game. Altuve is like, come on, man. Wheeler just standing there like, I don't know what you're talking about, umpire. I'm not saying the Astros have done some shady businesses right here. But I'm not saying he deserved that, but he might have deserved a 97 to the back of the head. I just like the fact that National League manager here is arguing the case for Zack Wheeler. But Altuve, after getting thrown at, in quotations of course, will single after an Olade miss by the third baseman. Next batter up. Wheeler will get the pop-up right here. First baseman ranges back, and yep, that's the pop-up right there. So 1 out in the third. Next batter up is going to be a chopper. Shortstop fires on the first. A strange play there, not going for 2. But, alright, 2-2 count though, and Trout will connect with that one. Sends that one in the deep left field, and that one will be out of here. So 2 Phillies pitchers have given up home runs during this week in the, I guess, an All-Star week. Christopher Sanchez led it off with a solo home run. Now Zack Wheeler one-ups him with a 2-run shot. I mean, the one good thing is it's to Mike Trout, the best player in the league, hands down. No ats right there. But can Wheeler have a bounce back? And yes, he can. Strikes out Ramirez right there. But McCutchen up now. 1 man on. American League had a 2-run lead until McCutchen's pitch lands right there. That game will be tied. McCutchen clutching up in the All-Star game right there. Hasn't made the All-Star team in a couple of years. I think last time was in 2014 with the Pirates. I want to say the last time McCutchen made an All-Star game was. Could be very wrong. Could be much sooner than that because he played for the Pirates and could have been the only All-Star. Just saying. Harper up now, and Harper in a tie game is going to not get that one down right there. Runner will tag and score though, so the National League will take the lead off the robbed Harper double. JT up now, and JT fights that one to right, and that will be a line out. So no production right there, no moving the base runners on that JT at bat. And Hector Neris comes in. Neris doesn't get an intro for whatever reason, but he is making his first career All-Star game as well. I mean, in the description down below, we're going to get a marker of everyone on their All-Star games based off this season. So Neris, Wheeler both making their All-Star game debuts, while Harper, JT, and McCutchen have all been here before. But Neris, 1-2-3 inning. I mean, a lot better, honestly, than Wheeler did in his debut. But I'm glad to see Neris having such a good season that he got mentioned for his honors. He got, selected to his first career All-Star game. Not only did that, struck out the side in his All-Star game debut. What a lovely feeling for the 30-year-old relief pitcher. I mean, he was playing for the Phillies when the Phillies were that bad, where they were losing, 90, 100 games a season, and he was there, being that sole bullpen arm that was mostly reliable. But now it's so much Hector Neris hate, but people don't really know why they hate Hector Neris. They just, in quotations, hate Hector Neris. But Neris is a good pitcher when there's other pitchers to complement him in that bullpen. And that's what I think we've been trying to do this season, is complement Hector Neris. We went out, got Jose Leclerc, and now, Neris has had a all-star game, all-star caliber season. But if you guys did enjoy this episode, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. If you guys missed any of our session playlist down below. If you have any recommendations, definitely comment any trades you want me to make or anything. But as you YouTube, peace out, rock on, and stay super classy, I guess.